Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and it has been a banner 2 days in the Middle East for President Donald Trump. And what the Saudi Crown Prince just did, something he's never done before. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. The Crown Prince has met with President Joe Biden. He's met with other presidents of the United States. But he did something today that he's never done before for an American president. He actually walked with the president, drove with the president to the airport so he could leave, and then walked with him. But it was the gesture he made when Trump waved by to him. Trump did one of these, and the Crown Prince pats his chest like, "And I love you," and salutes the president of the United States. Do you understand how magnificent that is? How astounding that is for the United States of America? How much of for somebody like that to do that, this is a guy who is revered in the Middle East. Now, I have my issues with the Crown Prince, believe me. He's not a good guy as far as I'm concerned, but a guy like that respecting your president, well, it means a lot. This is the real world, and in the real world, we have to do business with these people, and we do business with these people. They are, in fact, after all, businessmen. Saudi Arabia just pledged $600 million investment in the United States. President Trump gets on the plane, flies to Qatar. They pledge over $1 trillion in business to the United States. This is a president who's bringing money into the United States, not the other way around, not like so many presidents before him. And this gesture by the Crown Prince bin Salman, it actually shows exactly the kind of power Trump wields on the world stage and the respect he garners around the world. You don't have to watch the news and the liberal media to tell you what the world thinks of this man. Watch how leaders react to him. Watch how strong men react to him with reverence, with respect, maybe with a little fear. I want you to watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
All right, take a look at this. The president back at King Khalid International Airport, where he will make his way to Doha, Qatar. Getting on that plane back on Air Force One, shaking hands after a very quick trip to Saudi Arabia, where he got a whole lot accomplished. And today he will be in Doha. He's going to be meeting with the emir there. And the conversation is expected to include energy and investments, but will likely also focus on foreign policy as well, with the war in Gaza still raging on.
His flight should last about 90 minutes. And obviously, upon landing in Qatar, all eyes are going to be on what happens in these high-level talks, in these high-level meetings, because like we said with Eli Kohanim at the start of our show, the elephant clearly in the room here is the fact that Qatar has bankrolled Hamas to the tune of almost $2 billion. And in light of the fact that Israel is currently fighting a war against Hamas and has been since October 7th, of 2023, this is a topic that needs to be broached. What will Qatar do going forward? Will they continue their path of helping Hamas, or will they sort of follow their most recent approach, which is to try and distance themselves from the terror regime as much as possible?
Yeah, and you just saw, look at these warm relations clearly still on display, with the president doing the fist pump in the air and putting his hand over his heart, and the Crown Prince waving as he boards Air Force One. And the plane that he just got on is also a big news item, because Qatar has offered a plane of their own to the president. It's caused quite some controversy as well. But there was a lot of investment made that was announced yesterday, $600 billion, and the Crown Prince is hoping to increase that to $1 trillion, and more investments will likely be announced today.
And I'm really